final assignment for the week. 2 questions are on set and 1 on Venn diagram. So let's quickly jump right into it. I'm going to start by listing the elements of set A. The notation can be read as follows. X is a set of prime numbers less than 20. A prime number is a number that is divisible only by itself and 1. If so, then A should contain the following elements. A is equals to 1, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, and 19. These are prime numbers less than 20. They are the elements of set A. Well, the second part of the equation says Y belongs to Z, or Y is a set of integers. Y is a set of integers Z, and these integers are greater than -2 but less or equal to 3. That means Y is greater than -2. This sign means Y is greater than -2. The pointed edge towards -2 is an indication of greater than. It doesn't matter if it is turned the other way around, like this. The pointed edge still points toward 2. It still points toward the number 2, so Y is greater than -2. What of this? This means Y is less than 3. The other part of the equality sign that spreads into 2 means less than. This side divides in 2 is less than. This means Y is less than or equal to 3. That means the counting will stop at 3 or any number below 3. So, Y greater than -2 means the counting will begin from the next integer greater than -2. The counting starts from the left to right. -4, -3, -2, -1. Then 0. Now as you can see here, -3 is greater than -4. It is right ahead of -4, so it's greater than -4. -2 is greater than -3, and -1 is greater than -2. 0 is greater than -1. 0 is greater than -1. So -1 is the next integer greater than -2. This is -2. The next integer greater than -2 is -1. So the counting should begin from -1. That means we're going to have we stop at 3. The counting will start from -1 and stop at 3. So we have B is equals to -1, 0, 1, 2, and 3. Oops. Okay, that's that. In question 2, there's a universal set U and a couple of subsets P, Q, R, and S. The first question says which sets are equal. Clearly from the list, P and R are equal. P and R, they're equal. The elements C, G, H, M are all in P. Yeah. They are all in P. Okay, the second question, which sets are disjoint? Two sets are disjoint if they have no elements in common. P and Q have no elements in common. P and Q have no elements in common. So they are disjoint sets. What is Q complement? Let me first cycle out elements of Q that are in the universal set. B, D, F, J, K, and L. All other elements not cycled are not in Q. They are Q complement. So we end up with this. C, G, H, M, N, and P. The last question, find elements of set S. S is a set of vowels. S is a set of vowels. But there is no single vowel in the universal set. There is no single vowel. They are all constants. That means S is an empty set. S is an empty set. Or we can simply write it like this. Question 3. In a class of 50 students, 16 students pass only math, 41 pass only English, and 7 students fail both math and English. Draw a Venn diagram to illustrate the information. How many students pass both math and English? The total number of students in the class is 50. That represents the universal set. So we can see NU, U is the universal set, is equals to 50. Sixteen students pass only math. This is a subset of 50. So M, which stands for math, is equal to 16. 41 students pass only English. This is another subset of 50. Number of English is equals to 41, where E stands for English. 7 students failed both Math and English. 7 is a part of the class of 50, but not a part of M and E. M and E are those that pass Math and English respectively. Now, since the 7 students are not a part of Math and English, but a part of the universal class of 50, we can say that 7 is the complement of both M and E. 7 is the complement of both M and E. So we can write M union E, complement. How many students pass both Math and English? That number is not known. So we write N M intersection E. Students that pass both Math and English is M intersection E. Students that fail both Math and English is M union E. That number is not known, so we write X. The number of students that pass both Math and English is M intersection E. Take note. Now we'll have to represent this information on a Venn diagram before we do the calculation. First, draw a rectangle to represent the universal set. Can I do it here? Okay. Draw a rectangle to represent the universal set. So I'm gonna draw something away with the black. In with the red. This is the universal set, U. Then draw the two cycles to represent the subsets M and E. This is M, mathematics, and this is E, English. Math is 16. I'm gonna write 16 inside the cycle. Students that pass English are 41. Seven students neither pass Math nor English. Though they are still members of the class, they will not go into the M and E cycle. They stay within the triangle. 7. X students pass both Math and English. So we write X here in the intersection space between M and E. That's that. This is the point where the two cycles intersect. Voila, that's your Venn diagram. Now let's try and calculate X. If the total number of students in the class is 50, then it means the number of students that pass Math plus the number of students that pass English plus the number of students that fail both Math and English is equal to 50. So we will have 16 minus X plus 41 minus X plus 7 plus x is equal to 50. Sixteen minus x is the number of students that pass math plus 10. 41 minus x is the number of students that pass English. 7 number of students that fail math and English. X number of students that pass math and English equals to the total number, which is 50. So we're going to have 16 minus x plus 41 minus x plus 7 plus x is equals to 50. Collect the like terms. 16 plus 41 plus 7 minus x minus x plus x is equal to 50. Now this will go, it will go off. The last two x. We're left with 64 minus x is equals to 50. We are making x the subject of the formula, so x should be alone. That means you have to carry 64 to the other side. Minus x equals 50 minus 64 minus x equals to minus 14. Multiplying through by minus, we have x x is equals to 14. 14 students pass both maths and English.